Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Duke Blue Devils offense will get first crack at it today. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win, so it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Nice move to pick up yardage. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Brooks. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And the Blue Devils look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Smashes ahead. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Touchdown, Blue Devils! Great job by the back on the option.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Georgia Tech's offense will take the field for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th
statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll leave it with him. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Gets away from one. He's got space. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Flips it out in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They've got the screen set up. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Duke! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, if he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. This will be the final play of the first quarter. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Yellow Jackets want to move quickly.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver in the middle of the field.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Caught near the sticks, it's Davis. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Hand off from the shotgun.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Wants to fire on second down. A strike downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun, the inside give. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
You got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Trying to get it done with the run here on third and goal. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be fourth down.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now got fourth down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on the board there.
Well, and nowadays you have...
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point was good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. The give to the lone running back. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
The Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They'll run the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. And the Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Looking to fire. Time to take a shot. And It's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with that. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Blue Devils send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout. And these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. At the 45 on his way. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line, it'll be first down. Last completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
Yeah, they're throwing it a lot against me.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it set up on the outside. That one takes it down.
I can't tackle to save my fucking life for some reason.
Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Got out of trouble and throws.
Interception, baby.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And the Blue Devils will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. Going right to work up top. Hauls it in. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Yeah, I smacked the
Well,
fuck
tip
out
your
of
hat
it.
to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun on third down.
Gotcha, buddy.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team Staines drives and just moves the sticks, might be the team that comes out on top today.
And he'll just take... This drive will start at the 25. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Play fake. Bring in the heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save.
Yeah, making him uncomfortable back there. I didn't get the sack, but I'll take it as an incompletion.
This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. Got his man quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
No bueno.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught him and getting him on the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout.
No, Leroy, I'm bilingual. There's a difference.
Thanks to a big hit.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
Good job, Shane.
The play action fake. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point.
Turning it on! He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. The give on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Oh, that did not work.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Quarterback making adjustments. They'll run play action. Rifles it down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Blue Devils will punt this one away.
That motherfucker could catch a pass today.
Help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch at the midfield logo.
If he would, I'd be winning this game by more than 7. If he just hang on to a goddamn ball. I mean, you're supposed to catch it when it hits you right in the goddamn hand.
They are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown.
I'm guessing Jesus fucking Christ.
Be able to turn the page and see
like
this
the
is a brand new opportunity to go get
like the 6 fucking passes dropped it to him right in the hand.
Position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33.
Georgia Tech does a lot of no huddle.
Now they'll run the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Yellow Jackets will call on their
brother.
team. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the
Oh, you're trying. Just it's not obvious.
To make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That's what the chains are for, bro. You don't have to try. They try it for you.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long.
Right,
Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th.
God damn.
The incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. Great place to start for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Running back searching for a hole. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. The Yellow Jackets racing to the line in a hurry up.
That's fucked up.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll run the option. Looking for room at the 25. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
On the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to
You
work
go,
that defense
I can look in a minute. I'm playing
down.
my game right now.
They'll run it from the gun.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And a decent game there before the defense makes the stop.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he
Hang on to it, you fucking
He
pussy.
had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Rushes on him. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
Oh, bounced off the pole.
Good.
Damn.
Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
Man, what a missed opportunity for the field goal unit. You got a chance to put this game over the mark where they got to score a touchdown. A field goal's no good late in this football game. Now the tide has turned a little bit. Your defense is going to need to go out there and bail you out.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long.
Shady. We'll fucking
Looking to throw, and
kill
he needs a chunk play. Gets
you.
it out fast.
Don't.
They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Off the play fake. He wants a big play here late. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. This offense has it with really good field position. He leaves it with the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense.
Yeah, it's dumb
desperate to get
fast.
the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. Back to pass. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Right,
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the...
And he'll step into the end zone.
Really?
Touchdown, Blue Devils. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
There, now even if they score, they can't beat me, so.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Minute 38, I'm up 21-10.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Wants to go up top. He's got him. Pushed down for the tackle. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there.
Playing on defense, I guess. Can't fucking catch.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense.
One cornerback tipped it, the safety fucking it landed right in his hands and he dropped
You're
it.
just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands.
Nice hit.
that.
Oh, I
So
hit the
they're playing
quarterback. God
coverage,
damn it.
And they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice
Automatic
job
first
forcing the
down.
incompletion.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Yeah, that was
This
on me.
defense
My
is
bad.
trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a
My bad.
personal foul just gives them yards. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Because
This
they
time
dropped
it's
it.
complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short
Yeah,
gain there.
there's so
Still a
many
little ground
passes,
cover. Pick up the
interceptions this
first.
game. They've been dropping everything.
Looking to throw again. There's the pressure. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then
Might as well
slides
use
to
it.
avoid the
I
hit.
don't need it.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Yellow Jackets with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. On target. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
No gain on the play.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire.
Yeah.
Going for it all. And it's grabbed for the late
He caught that
touchdown.
shit all
And how
day.
about this? It's not over yet.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
And they got the 2. Holy shit, 3-point game.
A field goal would tie it. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground.
There he goes.
Fuck you.
Finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without...
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
I think at this time, you just have to throw caution to the wind. You're down by a lot. You're deep in your own end late, so you're just going to be throwing it. The defense knows it. They're pinning their ears back. You're going to have to get rid of it early. Someone is going to have to step up and make a play, and that's going to happen a couple of different times if you're going to win this game.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, looking to pass. Big tight end makes the grab, first down.
I didn't touch him.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see.
I didn't fucking touch, man. Really don't matter. 7 seconds left. I'm up 10.
What a helpless feeling
But I
for
didn't
this
touch him.
defense to commit that penalty and pretty much end the game. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Lost to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. After this, it'll be a wrap. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.